I wrote a novel! I should practice these things beforehand. I was supposed to swing around, but that's alright. Follow me on my journey. Welcome to Chapter 7 of A Writer's Journey. And last week I introduced the topic of show not, don't tell. And that's a really good principle for a novel. It was one that I struggled with a lot because I came out of this background of writing non-fiction stuff where you do a lot of telling. And it was one that really frustrated me as I started to deal with it, as my editor started to point out areas where I did, where I told extensively. Let me add here, there is a place for telling. You don't get rid of it all. But you have to be very cautious and really think about, is this a place where I want to tell? Is this a place where show really is sort of overkill or whatever? So you have to be balanced in your approach. But most of the time you want to show rather than tell. But it really got to me. I think I'd go through one edition and I would think, okay, I've gotten most of the shows out, most of the tells out, and I'm really just showing. Only to have my editor say, well, wait a minute, this is a little bit too much telling here. And so I go back and have to do that. So in the end, after I think I'd really gotten a hold of this issue of show not tell, show don't tell, I was still kind of frustrated, and I sort of put all my frustrations together in the form of a ad for something called Show Off, which doesn't exist, though at least one person read it and asked me where in the world on the web could I find this. It's absolutely false. It's made up. It could be an April Fool's joke, I suppose. But I'll show it to you because it does sort of summarize, my frustrations. But let me tell you, show not tell is correct, is the thing to do. I just got to hate hearing that phrase, show don't tell. Because it's hard sometimes to show and not tell. So let me just, I'm going to put it up here on the screen, but let me read it to you as well. This is the ad that I put together to embed my frustrations in. It goes like this. It's called Show Off, and it basically says, does your writing suffer from unsightly tell lines? As a child, were you constantly chastised by your mother for telling on others? Do you have a long background of writing legal documents or bureaucratic manuals? Do you believe that a word is worth 1,000 pictures? Do you find yourself constantly saying to your children, if I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, and it's true? Do you think Hemingway should have titled his novel, For Whom the Bell Tells? Then you need Show Off, the product that hunts down and destroys telling wherever it may lurk. Don't be a tattletale, be a show off. Become the mime of writing. Warning. Excessive use of this product may result in the inability to carry on a conversation at parties, difficulty when calling 911 in an emergency, or an addiction to musical theater. If any of these symptoms appear, stop using Show Off immediately and call your doctor or your editor. That's my frustration, all put together in sort of one form. But don't get me wrong, showing is good. Telling has its place, but don't tell too much, and your novel will turn out better, as mine did. So I'll carry on with this a little bit more maybe next week and get into some other issues associated with editing of my manuscript next week. So subscribe if you want down below. Like if you like this. give me your comments. Did you have an impact? Did you have problems with Show Don't Tell? How did you deal with them? Or if you didn't have any problems, just give me the praises of Show Don't Tell. And until then, have fun writing. Goodbye.